What's up, guys? Welcome to the first episode of EKO Hour. This is going to be essentially me talking about topics, and today specifically we're going to talk about Chapter 3, Season 1 of Fortnite. So a big discussion that's been going on this season is where it falls in all-time seasons. Some people say this is the best season of all time, other people say it's the worst season of all time, and I'm going to talk about why I think it's either one. So in my opinion, I think that this is one of the best seasons of all time. I'm not sure if I'm going to say the best, but it's definitely top 3 because of a lot of things. First of all, this map is entirely insane. They brought back old locations. They're constantly making changes to stuff around the map, and they're just keeping the loophole, everything interesting. Next, they've added a bunch of new stuff to the game that we weren't exactly even ready for, and we didn't even know we wanted it until they put it there. The number one thing is a Spidey Mythic. This thing is the absolute best thing they could have put in the game. It's the best Mythic that's ever been put in the game by far. Nothing else even compares to it, and it's not even the only Mythic in the game right now. The other Mythic I'm referring to is the SMG. You find it at Covert Cavern, and speaking of Covert Cavern, that's a new location they just threw in the middle of the season after throwing in Tilted Towers in just a few weeks prior. That is another reason why I think this is one of the top seasons, is because they've been constantly making updates where they're either putting something new in the game or just changing something that, the people are going to like. Now let's talk about the one major negative people think of this season. The thing people really hate about this season is the spray meta. Now, I'm sure you already know, but what the spray meta is essentially just people spraying repetitively with the SMGs typically, and only doing that. Now, while this can be very annoying because people do typically carry multiple SMGs if they're not carrying a shotgun, it definitely is avoidable. Playing more and learning how to combat the SMG makes it to where it's actually a very enjoyable season and the gameplay is very good. A couple tips I have for avoiding the SMG spray is 1, keep moving. If you're always moving, it's hard for them to spray you and to hit you accurately, and eventually they're going to have to reload, so then that's when you make your attack. Another tip is make sure you're using armored walls. You might not think all the time to use them, but being able to use them on the fly to protect yourself on a side from someone using an SMG is very helpful. Now, I know you might not always have armored walls, and maybe it's not super easy to be moving all the time, so what you're going to want to do is add more layers between you and the person trying to spray you. Don't let there just be one wall between you and them, because they're going to be able to spray you pretty easily. You're going to want to put up at least either a cone and edit it into a stair, or put a stair and then a wall between you and them. Another major benefit of doing this is if they spray into your box and you're able to hold your stair, you can have them fully boxed, and then when they need to reload, you edit and pump them. Now let's talk about what's going to happen throughout the rest of the season. So, as you know, there's been a major build-up that there's going to be an end-of-season event. And I personally think if this end-of-season event happens and it's good, it's going to be the best season we've ever had. Now, I know there's nostalgia in other seasons and other reasons that make it to where this season might not seem like the best, but this season is honestly next to untouchable. It's just so advanced. It added new mechanics, it added new locations, added new weapons, added new heals. It's added every single facet to the game. Epic wanted to make this season a banger, and it definitely has been so far. Now, I can't wait for this end of season event to happen. I really hope it's something really dope. I have a feeling it's going to be, because Fortnite doesn't usually miss with these live events. If Fortnite can continue doing this and continue making each season something like this season, it definitely will have a long-standing life in the gaming community, even longer than we probably anticipated before. I think Season 2 is going to be really dope. I just can't wait. I'm going to be playing it a lot, and I definitely think this game's definitely on the up. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Thank you so much for watching, and don't forget to hit that sub button for more content like this.